And we're back with our friend and go-to loan agent, Stephen.Barber with Guaranteed Rate in San Francisco. Today for our Lunch and Learn, we're going to talk a little bit about loans for medical professionals. My name is Macpherson. I'm with Compass Real Estate in San Francisco, and myself and my colleague, Christine.irsfeld, will be asking Stephen some questions about these types of loans. So first, who qualifies for a doctor loan?
Hey everyone, Stephen.Barber from Guaranteed Rate. Mary, thank you for having me today. In honor of the fact that we're talking about medical professionals, I went ahead and cut myself when I was shaving today, so I will wear that as a badge of honor through these videos. So who qualifies or who can get a medical professional loan? It's a great question, and it would be pretty much anybody that had to go to some sort of medical school, whether it be a nurse, a doctor, an ophthalmologist, veterinarian, dentist, you name it. The list is pretty long. And if anybody's ever in doubt, they can just reach out to me and I can check just to make sure that they would be eligible based upon their job title.
And Stephen, could you explain why there is a need for this type of a loan? What types of hurdles is this loan trying to overcome?
So why do we need medical professional loans? The reason we need them is threefold. There's typically a couple of obstacles that these individuals are having coming out of medical school or nursing school. One is that because they've been in school, they typically have a lot of school debt, school loans, and those payments, if we calculate the payments for the student loans into their whole underwriting algorithm, they may have a difficulty qualifying for a mortgage. Number two is that because they've been in school or making very little money because they were a resident in the hospital or what have you, they probably haven't saved up a lot of money for a down payment, and maybe they can only put like 3 or 5% down. These kind of medical loan programs help them with being able to put so little down, and that's not a problem. And lastly, the third issue is that typically an underwriter wants to see a good job history and an earnings history. And for individuals coming out of a residency or medical school, they have not made a lot of money in the past, and all of a sudden, out of school, they're making quite a bit of money very quickly. And the medical mortgages will also take that into allowance.
Stephen, please tell us which banks offer these loans.
Most banks are going to have some sort of doctor loan or medical professional loan. So if you look around, you'll probably find a couple of different options as well. They may differ in what they offer as far as overcoming the hurdles with income and down payment. So it's good to get a couple of different opinions.
Which loan products are offered for physicians?
The offering of loan programs is not going to differ from anybody else. They're going to have an array including 30-year fixed, ARMs, and so on. So it's not going to be that limited just because they're looking for a medical professional loan.
What additional advice can you offer for physicians seeking loans?
If they're seeking any additional advice, I would suggest that they speak to the institution that they work for and find out if they have any resources on where to guide them to get the best medical professional mortgage loan. Each institution may have its own little niche. For instance, Kaiser has its own program in the Bay Area where they help doctors with second mortgages if they're relocating from someplace else in the country and coming to the Bay Area and want to buy a home.
This concludes today's Lunch and Learn. If you have any other questions for us about the market, about loans, anything related to the San Francisco real estate market, we're here to help. Thanks so much for watching.